we're recording to the top. Good evening, everybody. And for those that are joining us live, thank you, Senelia, for joining us. I know you're going to have Daily very soon in your house. Senelia's from Mississauga, Canada. Adriana and Rita joining us from USA. And Maddie, Daly's already there. Hi, Daly. It's good to see you. And we got Maddie from Toronto. So we got three Canadians, three Americans in the house already. Let's see, as the guests keep coming in, how the score is going to be for Canada, USA. But today, Claudia Borges, your host for tonight. I'm hosting for one great lady, and I don't like to call her lady because she could be my daughter. She's a young woman, but fantastic woman. The thing is that when you learn from the young ones, that's what happens. She is my mentor. She knows I love her social media. When she trains, I try to at least have her one time a month, if not two, because she's so busy. She leads a lot of the Spanish programs, not only teams. She has a large team, but she also leads Legacy, which is the millennial, youthful, young entrepreneurs segment or group in For Life, and not only for her, like for the whole company. So she's a very, very busy lady. She is a wonderful wife, wonderful daughter. She is a great sister. And like I said before, wonderful mentor, especially on the more mature people want to learn on social media, because she does great. She does great. So Cindy, I'm so happy to have you with us, giving us this business opportunity presentation. I hope that if you're watching this Facebook Live, please share with someone that you think may be looking for an opportunity, a community, or to change their lifestyle and their health, and to join us. But for those of you live, please share a big heart with your hand or with a, yeah, there you go, Adriana, just to give some love to Cindy. Thank you, Cindy, and I'm passing you the mic.
All right. Thank you so much, Claudia. That is such like the sweetest introduction I've ever had. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. I love seeing everyone's faces here. Y'all look so pretty, okay? Mati, Adriana, Rita, Senelia, and my dearest Claudia. Claudia has got to be one of the kindest, most understanding people out there, a great mentor and leader, and you just know she's gonna love you. Okay, come as you are, because Claudia is here to embrace you, and I love that feeling. Claudia, you are the best. Okay, your son is so lucky to have you. So today, actually, I want to talk about. Well, actually, I want to share a bit of information that I think would be very useful for people. And this type of information, y'all, is so important nowadays because look, the economy, whatever, the economy is always a problem no matter what's happening, okay? For someone out there, the economy will always be a problem. But really, in any time, there's always a solution. And there are many solutions. There's so many things you can do. There's so many opportunities. There's so many businesses. I've seen one common theme though, when it comes to any business. This is not just what we're going to talk about tonight. This is about all the businesses I've seen out there thus far, right? There's a lot of gatekeeping. And what does gatekeeping mean? That means that people don't want to share their strategies. They don't want to share their opportunity. They don't want to share their business because, it makes sense. They're not getting anything out of it. So why share, right? So other than the gatekeeping, the question, well, because of the gatekeeping and because it kind of makes sense, like if someone has a really successful, I don't know, e-commerce page, why would they train anybody else to have one as well? You're taking my abilities and everything I worked hard to learn and you're taking it to capitalize yourself. There's a lot of that mentality out there. And honestly, it makes sense for them. But we are in an opportunity where sharing is more than caring. The only way you can be successful is to help other people learn, to help other people grow, to help other people learn skills that are not only for our type of business, but they're transferable. And I don't think people understand the gravity of learning new skills. You should always learn new skills, always, because the world is always evolving. Whether you have a regular 9 to 5 or whether you have your own business, you need to learn skills. Look, even if you're a cashier at Walmart used to be very different. Now you have to understand the tech around it. No matter where you're at, you have to evolve. So what I want to talk to you about tonight is something that I would love for people to consider when thinking about starting their business, no matter what kind of business it is, no matter how grand or how small you're going to start, really. Everyone starts businesses at different levels. Now, some of you may have been business people previously. Some of this is going to resonate with you. You're going to say, yes, I understand. Some of you have probably never been exposed to business before. I was there. I did not know business. I'm an anthropologist and I was a teacher. So business to me was like something completely foreign and I had to learn. But FYI, learn skills. Skill sets are so important, y'all. Like, I really want to drive that home. So hopefully tonight you're going to be able to leave here with some added value to your life, with some new information or key piece of information that could help you in your future decisions, you know? And the whole point here is to be, you know, to find a good financial solution for you. So I'm going to share a little bit about myself and then I'm going to start this presentation. So my name is Cindy, or Cynthia, actually. Cynthia Lilly is my name. But people call me Cindy, basically call me Cindy, except for like my really close family called me Cinderella growing up, which I wasn't a big fan of. But that aside, I did graduate from college in UT Austin because I'm Texas born and raised. I studied anthropology. I did archaeological digs. I did the whole shebang, you know. I went to Belize. I went to the jungle. I was there with my little tools, you know, like dusting off like literal rocks. It was really fun. I had a great time. And then I was recruited by Teach for America to be a teacher in Houston, Texas. And I stayed there. I was a teacher for 3 years and I taught high school. I taught high school when I was 22 years old. Okay. I looked like one of the kids. My students I had some that were 15 to 18 years old, but it was great. Well, the kids were great. Some of them I was like, okay, because that happens. But what happened there is that I had this goal for my life. I wanted to travel. I wanted to have something simple like coffee at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That seems so banal, or that seems so like ridiculous, honestly. But it's such a huge privilege when you don't have it. Okay. So I was so overwhelmed by the system more than anything, because when you ask a teacher, the kids will be fine. Sometimes, you know, it varies, but the kids will be the least of your worries. It's more the administration, it's more the education system, because you go in, you know, you're young, you're inspired, you have all these ideas, you have all the solutions in the world because you figured everything out in college, right? So you go into the workforce and you're giving it your all, and then you meet brick walls. And it could be like, it could be your dean of instruction, it could be the principal of your school, it could be your boss, whoever it is. There's going to be like a limit to how much you can do and how you can do it. And I remember I became very overwhelmed because every time I wanted to help the students, I was told, no, you cannot do that. Or, you know, you're not doing enough. And I had about 4 total jobs in one. I was a teacher. I was a curriculum instructor. So I created the curriculum for the school system there for like my subject. I was a culture leader for my grade level. So teachers are assigned a certain grade level. I went from 9th, 10th, and 11th. And my job was to create entertaining activities for students so they could have fun in school. Do y'all know how much teenagers want to go to school? And I had to make them have fun. Okay. I organized the field trips, the shirts, all that stuff. And then I also I was coached men's volleyball. So I would go in at 6:30 in the morning, and during volleyball season, I wouldn't leave the school till 9:30 p.m. That was my life. And then there was this one year where it was just a slap in the face for myself and a couple of my friends, where they messed up the schedule. I remember so well. Whoever was organizing the schedules, I taught Spanish. I taught Spanish 1 all the way to AP literature. Okay. These kids had to write at an AP level, like analyzing Spanish texts from the 1400s. That's not easy, y'all. But I did it all. I taught it all. And here's what happened. That year, my 3rd year teaching, whoever created the schedules messed up big time, and they combined classes. I had a combined class with myself and a peer of mine, a coworker. And then it was a mess because she taught one level Spanish and I taught another. I'm like, how are we going to teach? They're like, well, just teach them together. I'm like, these kids don't even know how to talk and these kids are more advanced. What are you going to? So anyway, it's a huge mess. They solved the issue by removing the class and then saying we didn't meet the requirements to be teachers full time, even though I was a full-time teacher, okay, and had more of a workload than my grade level chair, who, by the way, was so nervous and so scared. Sorry, I'm in flashbacks, but she was like, I think I have so much, like, so much work, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you teach one class of AP students who know how to read in your native language. You do nothing. And then she would give me her work. Oh my God. Yeah, it was awful. See, I'm getting mad all over again. But here's the thing. The whole point of this is telling you I had enough. And after my third year there, I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not staying here. Half of the teachers left the school that year. Half. There was a turnover of half of the employees, half of the teachers. That's not good. That was a very bad reflection on the school. So I left, the whole Spanish department left that school. It was amazing. You should have seen the last day, y'all. But anyway, not that I'm being like resentful, because I think people change and evolve, and hopefully everybody learned their lessons. But I learned for myself, that I did not belong there, that I needed to go find what I really wanted to do, because teaching was just supposed to be like a 2-year stint for me. And from there, I was supposed to move on to something else, but I kind of like stayed because I felt comfortable and I kind of liked it. That was a great reminder that that's not what I wanted for my life. And I gained a lot of weight. I gained like 40 pounds. I developed like a skin condition, an autoimmune skin condition, because I was so stressed. I didn't see my family. I didn't travel. And I remember seeing my mom, and she was in this business that I didn't really understand, but she had been very successful. That's how she paid for my college career and that of my brothers. So I remember seeing her and, traveling, being this like conference speaker, being a leader, and how much she changed and how much she was earning and just traveling. And I said, Mom, I don't really understand, but I know I can do this. Teach me, because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And maybe this will be another like 2-year stint, but it'll get me closer to where I want to be. And that might be where you're at right now. Maybe you're not exactly where you want to be. Maybe you want to be somewhere else. Maybe you're looking for a vehicle to take you to the next destination in your life, or you're just looking for some extra income. It could be a wide range of things. So tonight, I want to share this opportunity that I think would be very beneficial for everyone. Now, let me see this chat. My son is so excited to go to high school, grade 9. First time I see him like this. Teachers are good this year. The teachers will be stressed out this year. So make sure you treat them nice. Make sure you know what teachers love? Give them like a $5 Starbucks gift card. Send them candy. Like, teachers are stressed, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, anything you give them, and teachers will be so happy. Like, will cry. It's so sad, but very nice. So let's get back to this opportunity. We are partnered with a company called For Life Research. And let me tell you something, there are so many things going on in this world. Health threats, they will continue. None of that is stopping. Pandemics, we already know. And in like 100 years, it'll happen again. There's always going to be some sort of financial challenge. Depends on the country you're in. And we're not always safeguarded, because even in the United States, there are certain zones, certain cities in the United States that are recession proof, like Houston, Texas, right? But there's a lot more that are not. So you have to be really careful where you're located. I mean, financial security with one job or one 9 to 5 in today's world is non-existent, okay? Inflation, y'all know, okay, this is so funny. So inflation at a certain point apparently stopped, but because all the prices were already high, when they reach a certain point, they don't go back down. They just stay at that level. The only thing is that people's wages haven't gone up. So the price of things has increased. Maybe right now it stopped increasing, but wages stay down here. So what are you supposed to do? That's why a lot of people are looking for opportunities. That's why people are looking to see what else to do, like the new economy. So there are global crises. There's always going to be some sort of global crisis or another. And at one point, it'll be super obviously interconnected. And that's what we've seen in the last 4 years. Remember, I'm an anthropologist, so this is actually my field of study. This is stuff that I've seen repetitively over, all my career, that I've researched, and I've done ethnographic research over this. Wars will always be happening. Sometimes they'll hit closer to home than other days, right? So the whole point of this is, what can I do so that in case I lose my job, in case option A goes down the drain, what else do I have backing me up? And this, for a lot of people, was their little, safety net. that they built. So when the time came that something happened, they had this to fall back on for a while. Now, there are people like me who make this into a career, and then from there learn so many skills that while we have this as a career, we also able to make other sorts of incomes because we learn so much from this. Okay, so that's what I want to show you. Now, if you're thinking of going into business, okay, here are 3 concepts or 3 key things that I would tell anyone about this. First, make sure it's something that's globalized. Why? Because if you rely on your local or regional finance or economy, you're tied down to that geographic location. So if anything happens in that area, and that's where you have, like, what's that phrase? All your eggs in that basket. If it goes down, you go down with it. But let's say, like, there's always some part of the world that's going to be doing okay. So if your business, maybe something's happening in one country, but you take it to another, your business can be thriving. You're not dependent on your local economy. That's why a lot of mom and pop shops close down. Number 2, that it has something called rentability. Now, that means that it's something that you don't have to go way out of your way and putting yourself deeply in debt in order to start. So, I know a lot of people actually, surprisingly, because this sounds like my nightmare, but people like restaurants and they want to open a restaurant. That is one of the riskiest investments you could ever do. Other people want to venture into maybe real estate because it's fun. I like real estate. We invest in real estate now, but real estate is also, it can be risky. And B, there's a huge learning curve, right? And you're not going to see money for a really long time, but it takes a lot of overhead, like a lot of money, investment money. So you want to find something that we know won't make you completely broke or that won't, break the bank for you. And number 3, you want a community. And this is probably the most important one to me because of what I was telling you at the beginning. Not everyone is willing to share like their strategies, the information. And, honestly, most of them have good reason why, right? Because they have no reason to give you this because you will be competition for them. So find a community that is willing to at least offer you the resources so you can learn. And some people will offer these resources, you have to pay. And I mean, okay, that's nice. But there's also communities who are like, hey, come on in, we'll help you grow and we'll teach you. And really one of the few opportunities it has this, and the community comes free and added, the trainings, the skill set, everything, and that opportunity comes within network marketing. Because in order for one person to be successful, other people have to be successful. This is not like a winner business. It's not just one person has all the success. You cannot have it unless other people have it. Now I'll explain that in a second. So here's a little benefit versus risk analysis. For those of you who have been business owners before, you know that having a business takes a lot of not just effort, but a lot of knowledge. Okay. There's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't see, a lot of logistics. Okay. Not only just having your business and running it, like the marketing aspect, the product aspect, or the service aspect, right? How, not the marketing, how you're promoting. There's email marketing, there's social media marketing, there's in-person marketing, there's flyer marketing, there's so many types of marketing. And then who is assessing, the cost versus revenue? Who's the risk analyzer? Who is, human resources? How many employees you need to have? Talking to the manufacturer or creating make sure you have all your ingredients or everything you need for your service or product, There's so much that goes with it. It's not, if you're having a business, you know how much it requires. And that can scare off a lot of people because you need to be quite organized. And if you're not organized, it can get really messy. Now, this is a business that we're marketing with For Life Research that has 2 things that will allow you to not have to worry about that. That in itself is ridiculously amazing, okay? Because I can draw up amazing Excel sheets because I'm a numbers person. I am extremely organized. I love that stuff. My husband does not. He is a mess when it comes to that, okay? But he has a good business, all right? Because we don't have to worry about the logistics behind all that. We have to worry about one thing, which is marketing, and 2 things, leadership, okay? And that not only, I don't have to worry about the overhead because we have something called the turnkey system that has a personal website for e-commerce and for multiple countries, okay? It's already done for you. You don't have to hire someone to create a website for you. It's already done for you. And guess what? It adjusts to whatever country you want to do business in, right? So there's like over 70 countries in there, and then there's emerging markets, okay? And it will switch languages according to the market you're like working in, which is amazing. And this turnkey system not only has an e-commerce platform, it has all the reports drawn up for you. Who's in your business? Who is purchasing? Your order history, right? Redeem like special programs to have free product, redeemable product. It follows up. It has an email marketing system set up on your behalf for your clients. Do you understand how big that is? If you don't know what email marketing is, read it, like Google that and figure out like, how much that takes to figure out to do, to draft the emails, to make them pretty, to have all that stuff. The company does that for you. It communicates with your clients and your leaders themselves. This is huge, y'all. And the second thing is that it already has an application made. You don't have to go out and make an application for your business, okay? It's already done for you. And it has CRM, customer relations management, already attached to that application. You can track your entire business in one platform that they give you. And that platform is on an application for your phone. All for less than $300 a month. If you're looking to start a business, all of these things are essential, but we often overlook them because we think that for the price, it must not be good. But it is. Because honestly, I think that for the price, people don't take it too seriously. Let's be really real. So, because all this costs way more, way, way more. Let me tell you a little bit about the company we're affiliated with. It's called For Life Research. And our patent is actually the extraction of a smart molecule, which we have called transfer factor. Now, what transfer factor does is it helps educate your immune system. And what I mean educate is that it doesn't just raise your immune system when you need it. Maybe you have a low immune system and then you keep getting colds and all that good stuff. It helps, teach it to do what it's supposed to do to defend you. If it's hyperactive, that's how some people get certain conditions because their immune system starts attacking your own body. It helps regulate that. So that is our claim to fame with For Life Research is our molecule called transfer factor. Now, we don't just have it in capsules. We have it in capsules. We have it in liquid. We have it in gel. We have it in powders. I'm actually drinking one of the powders right now. And this is Rio Vida sticks. And I drink it because I do a lot of exercise. And I need extra help with hydration. I need electrolytes. But I also need to keep my immune system in check. Because remember, I had developed a skin condition that came from my immune system being hyperactive because I was under a lot of stress. If you're a person who's ever been under stress and that happens regularly, that attacks your immune system. Our immune system cells regenerate every 90 days. You always have to be teaching them because nowadays, the first thing to go most of the time is your immune system. But people, I think only about 4 years ago, did people start actually thinking about the immune system. But it's something very real that we really need to take care of. And for me, this is something that I'm going to continuously take care of because just the way the world is now, I don't think our food is adequate enough to give us enough nutrition to help us defend ourselves. I don't think we live in places where we don't have stress. Stress is everywhere. So you need to constantly be taking care of it. Now, this company has a 25-year history that is debt-free. It's a legacy company. Very few companies can say they're debt-free. We've had the same owners from the start. Does this video play? There we go. There, you can see them now. We manufacture our own products. That means we not only have, the base, the For Life offices, but we also have our own manufacturing facility where we create and store all our products, y'all, and that's where they get shipped from. Now, we have our own team of scientists that do peer reviews with external organizations, be it universities, clinics, blind studies. There's so many research, there's so much research done that whoever invited you can share with you because it has been published in medical journals. So you can actually get the information about it. Okay. Now it's so big that our company has invested in their own manufacturing facilities so that our products are not cross-contaminated in other facilities where other products are made. You don't want that residue stuck in your product. You want pure excellent quality. And I think Claudia was talking about this in another chat before, how there's a big difference between a generic supplement versus a high quality supplement, especially something that has to do with your immune system. Okay, so that's why we pay attention to this. And we can even tour the facilities. This is a very transparent company. Now, there's over 1,000 employees worldwide. And honestly, you can access there, you have access to the company corporation, like the corp. I want to say a word in Spanish because I've been doing a lot of Spanish presentations, but to corporate, you have easy access to corporate because they work on the field with you. Okay, so this is a company that's not hiding away. The owners are very present, and you have corporate, on your phone. You can actually call them, you can email them, and they will respond to you. They're very much very present. We are in over 70 countries, and we have 60 worldwide patents on product technology. At this point, probably more, honestly. So this is a very solid company. And just to add to this, in my personal experience, my parents have been in this company for 20 years. And they have been able to develop a wonderful business that has allowed us to break the cycle of poverty in my household. Okay, I am 35 years old. I was able to go to university here in the United States. I was born here, but university is super expensive. And I didn't have to worry about the university I was going to or how much it cost, which is amazing. Now, my mom dedicated herself 100% fully to this opportunity and made it like work for us. So I can say that. Okay. And now I'm a second generation network marketer within this company. All right. And this is our main income. All right. So it is a very real opportunity. And right now, I'm just going to tell you a couple of ways that you can be involved with this company. First of all, you can definitely be a customer. You have certain perks like a loyalty program where you can redeem credit. You have credits that are redeemable for free product, which is amazing. Or second, if you are, social media savvy and you like that stuff and you have 5,000 followers or more, you can apply to the brand ambassador program where you are given your e-commerce platform and you earn 25% from those sales, which is a very high commission, especially in comparison to like other commissions like out there, Nike, Amazon, any of those. Number 3, if you are interested in the e-commerce platform and you're not an influencer type, you also have that option. So you can earn, from your sales. There are people who just love to do sales. You're welcome to do so. There is an e-commerce platform already done for you. And you can promote it, put it on social media, send it to people, do whatever you want. And number 4 is what I do, which kind of involves aspects of all the previous 3. But what we do comes in 2 areas. One, I learned the skill of sales. I like it. In any business, you're selling something, an idea, a product, a service, something, right? So I learned that aspect because it's part of it. I can do sales, but I also had to learn how to manage a team because I have what I like to call a voluntary sales force in which I create teams and I teach them different skills: sales, marketing, business savvy, things like leadership, how to manage finances. We have so many like different skill sets that we learn, and we duplicate this within our teams, and then they go off and build their teams because they want to make sure they're able to use the power of leverage. Okay, how do you earn money in this? When you build a team, that's where like the meat of the money comes in network marketing, and especially in For Life Research. You build a team, right? And below you, there's a lot of people who are also either clients, you're on a percentage of them, and people who are leaders who are also building teams. Here's the thing: you earn not only from your effort, but from the effort of the collective of all the people who are in your organization. So your income is multiplied, not only with your effort, but with the effort of everybody else. It's not the same thing to earn. Imagine if at your 9 to 5, you're able to earn not just for yourself, but a part of every single person's salary. That's amazing, right? Now, people always say, oh, that's a pyramid scheme because you earn more. Look, first of all, that concept has been way debunked because a 9 to 5, a corporate job, is the ultimate pyramid scheme. Okay, y'all can never get to the position of the CEO. All right. But second, I can bring in Claudia right? But Claudia can out earn me at any moment. Rita can out earn Claudia at any moment, because the way the compensation plan is structured, it is structured to pay more to the person who actually creates a more steady foundation and structure. That is just a numbers game. And if you decide to join, we can teach you exactly how to do it. All right. So yes, you can always out earn even the person who's earning the most right now in the company. All right. So that concept was wild to me because I could never earn more than my school director. I could never out earn my like immediate boss, which was a grade level chair. And I outworked her like so bad. I could sweep the floor with her real good, but I couldn't earn it like as much as she did, which I thought was very unfair. But that being said, okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the monthly recurring income, how that works, the power of leverage. Once you understand and you taste the power of leverage, I don't think you'll ever be the same. Now, monthly recurring income. So this is all we do. What we do is we share this opportunity, we share the products with other people. I am an affiliate with the company. So I have For Life right here, who has the entire platform, the infrastructure. Here's me, and here's everybody else. Now, I connect clients to the company. I do the job of marketing and connecting people, right? If they become a client, I earn a percentage. If these people are like, okay, I want to try the product and I also want to create a team, I also get paid, right? So if I connect 6 people to the company, I can earn, when it comes to what we call residual income, okay, because that's what it is, I can earn $24. Okay, there's so many bonuses you can earn. We actually have a strategy to get you to earn at least $600 in your first month, and then like I think 2,500 in your second and all that good stuff. But that's strategy. And your person who invited you can tell you about that. I need to give you the lowest number. Okay. So $24, right? People are like, all that effort for nothing. A thing about this opportunity or network marketing is it works exponentially. So if these 6 people, I teach them how to connect, right? Like, hey, Zoe, I brought you in, Zoe. Let's talk to a couple of people. You want to earn a little bit of income? Sure. Let's connect some clients. Let's connect some people that maybe want to do business to the company. Let them try the product. Let's see what they like. For the people who want to learn how to do the business, let them consume the product and let's train them. All right. Either they just consume the product or they consume the product and they start training with us. So I bring my 6 people, I teach them to do the same. I don't know all these 36 people. I don't know more than half the people in my network, to be fully honest. But we bring in these people and they consume from the company, right? Because they have to purchase. I can earn $1,080 plus 24. Now, the whole point of this is duplication, okay? These are already concepts that you will learn as you go, but basically it's just repeating the same cycle. I'm just connecting people. I'm connecting people. And my people, like my organization, is connecting people. They're all just connecting them to the company. Hey, there's a great product. Hey, there's a great opportunity. Hey, there's great stuff here. Connecting to the company, you can earn 3,672 plus 1,080 plus 24 because it's cumulative. Now you see where we're going with this? Okay. So the jumps are very real. And then this is just the 4th example we have, which is what, $19,440. Now, here's the thing about this. People are like, oh, that's too much money. Claims, income claims, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, look, if you put the numbers in correctly, like this is a potential. Are you going to earn it? It really depends on your effort, on the skills that you learn and how you develop those skills. Not everyone wants to earn that kind of money. People are very content by making enough to pay maybe their car note, or maybe they want a little bit more money. Maybe they just want to replace what they do at their job. Everything is fair. Whatever it is that your goal is, it's a very goal-oriented business. So whatever it is, we can work with you on that. Now, everyone's goal is different. So if you want less, the less is required of you. The more you want, more is required from you. Now, of course, you're not going to do this from one day to the next. It's a whole process, but we're going to walk with you through that whole process, okay? Because we've been through it. We're still going through it, right? So that is the whole point of network marketing is I cannot grow unless the people in my organization grow with me. And guess what? They can outgrow me. And by all means do so. I will get a percentage from it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to out earn you, right? Which I think is very, very nice. But yeah, you see, like if you want to, the more money you want to earn, guess what? The more you're gonna have to work, right? The more, like if I was a cake shop, I want to earn more money. Guess what I'm gonna do? Sell more cakes, right? More effort, more marketing, but those skills are teachable. Now, the good thing about all of this is that these skills that you will learn, everything you do here, is not just compatible with network marketing, it is compatible with so many other things in the world. It's compatible with real estate, hardcore actually, except in real estate, you don't earn residuals. It is connected to so many other businesses, really, even a brick and mortar shop. So that is what we wanted to share with you tonight. Now, we do have someone very special here who's going to share a good testimony with us. This is a very sweet person whose testimony I've yet to hear actually thus far, but I'm excited to hear. So I want to welcome here Elda Slim. How do you say your last name? Slim or Sleem? Can you do that for me?
I'm sorry, I have to give her co-host. 1 second. Make a host.
Slim.
Okay, there we go. Elda, 1 second, please. I'm just going to actually stop and record you in a separate recording. 1 second, please.